Welcome back to Mastering MHA MBA. In part 1, we named the ethical dilemmas managers face. Now, in part 2, we get practical. How do you actually stay ethical when the pressure is on? Knowing the right thing and doing it are two very different challenges. Under deadline, under temptation, under a boss who looks the other way, ethics gets hard. The good news is that ethical decision making is a skill. With the right lenses, habits, and culture, you can build the muscle to choose well. Start with 4 classic lenses for thinking through a tough call. Each asks a different question, and together they give you a fuller picture than anyone alone. The first lens is utilitarian. Which choice creates the greatest good for the greatest number? You weigh the consequences for everyone affected. The second is individualism. What serves your long term self interest? Not selfishness in the moment, but the recognition that over time, honesty and reputation pay off. The third lens is moral rights. Does this respect people's basic human rights? Some things are simply off limits, no matter the payoff. The fourth is justice. Are people being treated fairly and equally? Same rules for everyone, no favorites. Run a hard decision through all 4, and blind spots start to show. But how we reason about right and wrong is not fixed. Psychologist Lawrence Kohlberg showed that moral thinking develops in stages, like climbing a staircase as we grow in maturity. Kohlberg described 3 levels. At the pre-conventional level, you do right mainly to avoid punishment. At the conventional level, you follow the expectations of others and the rules around you. And at the post-conventional level, you act on your own principles, even when they conflict with the crowd. Few of us live consistently at the top, but that is the goal. Apply this to managers, and you get 3 types. The immoral manager knowingly does wrong for personal gain. The amoral manager simply never considers ethics at all. And the moral manager makes ethics a deliberate priority in every decision. The question worth sitting with: which one will you be? The most dangerous of the 3 is not the cartoon villain. It is the amoral manager. They are not evil. They just never pause to ask whether a decision is right. And because that blind spot is so common, a lot of harm happens not from malice, but from people who simply were not thinking. Silence here is its own choice. So, how do organizations build ethics on purpose? The first guardrail is a formal code of ethics, a written statement of the values and conduct expected of everyone. A good code gives people clear guidance in gray situations and signals what the organization truly stands for. But a code on the wall is not enough by itself. 2 more guardrails bring the code to life. Ethics training helps people practice spotting and working through dilemmas before they hit. And ethical role models matter even more, because people copy what their leaders actually do, far more than what the poster says. Character is taught mostly by example. The fourth guardrail is protecting whistleblowers, the insiders who report wrongdoing. The law shields them from retaliation, and safe reporting channels let problems surface early before they become scandals. Make no mistake, speaking up against your own organization takes real courage, and today more people are finding that courage. In fiscal 2025, the US Securities and Exchange Commission received around 27,000 whistleblower tips, a record, and awarded about $60 million to 48 whistleblowers. Retaliate against them, and a company can owe double back pay. Speaking up is going mainstream. Let us recap part 2. Use the 4 lenses: utilitarian, individualism, rights, and justice to reason through hard calls. Remember that moral reasoning grows with maturity. Aim to be the moral manager, never the amoral one. And lean on codes, training, role models, and whistleblower protection to keep everyone honest. This builds on our chapter notes from Schermerhorn and Bachrach's Exploring Management, 7th edition, drawing on Kohlberg's stages of moral development and the 4 classic ethics views, updated with 2025 data from the SEC Whistleblower Program. We always show you the sources. We have covered personal ethics. In part 3, the final part of chapter 3, we zoom out to the organization. Corporate social responsibility, stakeholders, sustainability, and social enterprise. If this is helping, subscribe and we will see you there.